Hi guys, I spent the weekend with Forza Horizon. I didn't see a lot of information on CSL DD and P1 wheel settings. You have all of them now on your screen to copy and test them out. So first of all, remember to turn the CSL DD base in compatibility mode. You do it just by clicking it once on the power on button and you're ready to go. We go to the settings. If you have Xbox controller connected to your PC, just make sure that you're going to this setting, advanced controls with your wheel. Okay, let's start with vibration, off or on. This is personal preferences. I was tweaking these settings a lot, so I didn't want to fill any other setting that will make it harder for me to know what is going on. Make sure invert force feedback is turned off. Let me skip dead zones. I'm dead inside after full weekend of tweaking 3 settings. Force feedback scale 1.0, the same as in Fanatec recommended settings, so it should not be clipping. But if you worry, you can go like 1 or 2 points down. You can play with center spring scale, but leave wheel damper scale on 0.0. The next 3 are key settings you will be tweaking on in your journey. Mechanical trail scale. Actually, you might want to have it like 1.6 for drifting or something like that. And this is a bummer about these settings because it all comes to personal preference and how you drive, what you do in this game, what surface and what car you're driving. So this is hilarious on all these aspects. So what mechanical trail scale does on 0.5 is your wheel is going on the loose when you are losing the grip, and this is clear information for you, and you might like that. With mega grippy car like S2 cars, I think it could be even lower. This information would be even more clear on these cars, but they have a lot of grip. And this is the problem when you switch to the slower cars, because they sliding, and this trail scale also informs you about that. So 0.5 is sweet spot for me, but I like to feel the front of the car. And I'm not good at drifting, but I like drifting, and still I can do it with this setting. Force feedback minimum force. Actually, I like this to be high because I thought, okay, this is like I will feel tires better, but the fact is, if you go all up to the 1.5, your wheel is fighting with you and there is some oscillation. So it comes to the 1.0 is good. 0.9 is the moment when my P1 is not oscillating in the center at all. And force feedback load sensitivity, I'm not sure about that, but 1.5 might lower this down to 1.3 or even 1.1. But I like the feel of the tires, and it comes to more resistance from your wheel on the road. But on the dirt surface, on the grass, on the gravel, these cars on 1.0, they are floating. They are floating, you don't feel anything. So I like it on 1.5, but if it's too heavy, just go down. Road feel scale and off-road feel scale, it all comes to the personal preferences. Off-road feel scale, a lot of people have it low because you don't want to be shaky with your wheel all the time when you go on the grass with your Ferrari, what's not realistic at all anyway. So string sensitivity, I saw some experimenting on YouTube with this. I don't know, I just leave it like this for now. Let's go to the Fanatec app. Sensitivity, it's something different than in other wheels and other brands, I think, because in Forza Horizon 5 it also was the case. I felt odd that I need to go 540 or 720 to counter steer properly. That's a little bit odd, but this is how it works for Fanatec. Drifting guys will tell you to go with 900 or 1080. Make sure what wheelbases and wheels they are using. It might make sense. I'm saying from perspective of driving and racing. I'm not good at drifting. I just like drifting, and 540 is okay. So forceback feedback strength 100, peak, natural damper 30. You might go to 20. The most important thing is when it's higher, it's harder to turn, and when it's lower, it's easier to turn. This setting is just to prevent oscillation. Lower you go and you have no oscillation, you're ready to go. Lateral friction and inertia, these settings you feel a lot of loose. Lateral friction and inertia might help, but just like 10% or something like that. Don't go higher. Force feedback interpolation filter, it might be 3 with recommended settings from Fanatec. I go 5, test this out. Force effect intensity 100, force effect strength 100, spring effect and damper effect. I'm not sure how good they work in Forza, but a lot of people like to have this on off all the time. And we did it anyway in the Forza Horizon 6 settings, pointing these settings to 0.